Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, everyone, with another manga volume review. I want to thank 7 Seas Entertainment for sending me this copy for me to review. This is a volume of the first volume of Penguindrum. You guys can kind of see it there on my phone screen. You guys will better see it through the thumbnail or through Twitter. I'll be posting the picture as well. Again, 7 Seas Entertainment, thank you so much for sending me this to review for you guys. If you guys want to check it out, where to buy this volume, I'm leaving a link down there below for you guys to check out where you guys can buy this specific first volume through 7 Seas Entertainment. Anyways, guys, before I continue, a few things. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell button if you guys don't mind. Also, there is quite a bit of volume reviews that I have in my channel, so go check all of those. And lastly, guys, there is a slight spoiler alert because I won't talk about it in too much detail, but I feel like the synopsis of the story gives away a big twist in the beginning. So just, you have been warned. If you don't want it to be ruined, then don't watch past this point. Penguindrum is it's hard to say what genre it would fall, because it could easily be any genre that you put it in. I would say it could fall into, adventure. There is that magic sense to it, as well as it kind of leans more to shoujo than to shonen. But, it could be enjoyed really by anyone. So, what I'm trying to say, this is basically one that many people can enjoy, and a lot of people will enjoy as a series on its own. Yeah, anyways, with the synopsis, we follow this family of 3 kids. These 3 kids essentially or 2 boys and a girl, and they go out and they have a great time as a family trip to the aquarium, I believe, and they just have this great time in being there. Now, we don't really figure out what the heck is going on, to be honest, until the end of the first chapter, I believe, where Himari, the younger sister, kind of just falls and the ambulance arrive, and there's just a big commotion about what the heck is going on. Now, Kanaba and Shoma are twins, I believe, and they're brothers, and they have this deep love for her, and they go to the hospital, and essentially she dies. I mean, it's just one of those, like, what the heck happened? What happened? So we do get flashbacks, and throughout the entire series, we get flashbacks, and I think the flashbacks are well done. The way it's written, the flashbacks, the chapter leaves you wondering what in the world's going on. The flashbacks explains the stuff, and this happens multiple times in just the first volume, because the manga writer writes in a way where you assume certain stuff, and then when you get the flashback, you realize that you're just completely wrong. This other things are going on. So it kind of shows you as a reader that we predetermine what is going on in real life too, not just in books, but we predetermine what's going on, what really is happening, whereas we don't let the story sometimes or in real life people explain. So I do appreciate that of the manga itself. It ends up the girl before dying, she had this penguin hat, and she is resurrected by this penguin alien or being. They call him an alien a few times, and essentially she wants the twins to go and retrieve the Penguindrum. Now, they don't know what that is, and she doesn't tell them. She's like, you're gonna figure it out what it is. So they go, they get some clues, and they basically start following this one girl, and this one girl becomes a pretty big side character, and we learn a lot about this girl. One is that she is stalking this guy, but creeping stalking. We see the view of her life, and she basically is in a crawl space under where the guy is living, and whatever he's doing, she's doing with him because she wants to feel like she is his wife. Now, she is a young girl, like middle school young girl, and the guy is a teacher. So big difference in age. You kind of see him in the top brushing his teeth, and then she's in the crawl space brushing her teeth, and it's just one of those weird stalker instance until we get a flashback, and we just learn that she has this horrible past. Now, I want to explain her past because I want you guys to read it, and I want you guys to realize what her past is. But I will say from this point, her past is pretty, tough, and I really do feel for her. There's a lot of psychological problems in her head, obviously, because she's doing this, but she didn't get like this just because she was boy crazy. That's basically what I'm trying to get to. So that really is a great portion of the volume as well. Back to the twins. The twins are two different guys, and they're complete opposites. You have this kind of more composed guy who is more focused on figuring out what the Penguindrum is, as well as, because he's a sweet guy, he also ends up getting into the worst situations and like helping this girl move stuff because they believe that her diary is the Penguindrum, where in reality I don't think it is. At least that's my theory. I don't think that her diary is the Penguindrum. It could be a clue, but I don't think so. And then his twin brother is a complete opposite. He's a woman's guy, and he dated all these girls, and he's always going on dates. And very often in the volume, they ask, "Where is your brother?" Well, he's probably going out with another girl, and that's basically what it is. Now, we do figure out that both of them have this deep concern in wanting to support her sister. We also find out their past, why they're living alone, why there's no parents, why there is no other family member. We find out all that in the first volume. I mean, it's a lot in the first volume, but we got all that information in the first volume, and it is also pretty sad how they got to that point. But both of them struggle hard and push through. Now, I do have a theory from the guy that has different girls. I don't feel like he does it for fun. I kind of feel like he's going out with the girls for money, because again, they are the supporters of the household, so they have to get money somehow, and they feel like he's almost selling himself as a boyfriend to go out with girls. I'm not saying his body, but his presence, him going out with girls for a certain amount of money. Now, I could be wrong, and he could be just a guy that likes a bunch of girls and goes out with them, but towards the end of the volume, a lot of girls that have dated him are approaching him, and none of them know who he is, as well as there's this one mysterious girl who shows up twice in the volume, once in the middle and once in the end, that she says everything is going according to plan, and that's it. That's the first volume. It's a very eventful volume. I would say, very often when you pick up a first volume of a series, you're left with so many questions, and you have a great cliffhanger. Like this one had a great cliffhanger, but you're left with a lot of questions because it's the first volume. It's introducing characters, it's introducing the plot, it's introducing the world where they live in. So there's a lot of introductions going on. Whereas this one, I felt like it did a really good job in giving us so much depth into each character that I wasn't left with a lot of questions about the characters or the situation they're in. I'm more left with questions of what's next. What's the Penguindrum? How they're gonna find it? How they're gonna find it? Which is part of the plot, but it's not part of the whole. They're not questions concerning the characters. Whereas other volumes they do that. So oh well. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Out of 10, I'm gonna give this one for now a 7. I don't think it deserves higher. I honestly think that if it goes a whole different direction on the second volume, I might lower the rating, but for now it'll be a 7 out of 10. I'll try to find these myself and buy them so I can continue reviewing them for you guys here on my channel. Guys, thank you again for watching this, and thank you so much again for 7 Seas Entertainment for sending me this copy for me to review for you guys. Lastly, guys, make sure you comment, like, and share. That helps the video grow and just be out more in YouTube. So make sure you do all those 3. Go follow me on Twitter at AnimeReview711, and if you want to be in Discord, DM me and I will send you the Discord link. Thank you again for that. Tomorrow is the first day of 12 days of anime, so I will be releasing a video each day for 12 days of anime. I will be releasing probably more videos each day, but for sure every day you'll have a video of 12 days of anime. So make sure you go catch those, and thank you guys so much for your love and support. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.